What's up guys? Man, it's been a while since I talked with you and a lot has been going on. I'm back at school, but in today's video, we'll get a little bit of Porkins, we'll get a little bit of ball pythons, and some of my experience with the first couple of weeks back after the pandemic. So check it out. So yesterday during lunch, I got the call from the office that there was a beautiful chameleon that was caught near the cafeteria. Now I've gotten a lot of calls before about iguanas, pythons being found on campus, and I end up just getting disappointed because they're just native species and I don't want to take those home. So I figure it's just another alligator lizard. But during fifth period, one of the cafeteria workers comes in and she shows me this really beautiful Jackson's chameleon. Here's a picture. So as you can see, it's really beautiful. It looks like it was really well taken care of. Our school is pretty close to some houses, so someone obviously lost a really nice pet. And if you're watching this video and that's your lizard, let me know and I'll get you in contact with the person that has that. So at the beginning of the school year, I set up the aquarium in my classroom here at home, and I kind of wanted to inspire some students to maybe get into fish keeping and showing off some animals and just getting them more aware of the animal kingdom. And this student got inspired to set up her own tank, and she did, and she got some mollies. And a couple of weeks later, she's saying, "Oh, Mr. Jensen, my mollies are having so much babies. Do you want any?" And yeah, I said, "Sure, when we get back to school, give me some." Well, she came back to school this week and she brought in these beautiful mollies. Let's take a look at them right now. So here we can see the mollies. They consist of 1 male and 5 females. They're really robust and healthy, and Alyssa did a really good job of taking care of these. I'm super proud of her. So I'm gonna be adding them to Porkins Pond here. Now he already has a very small school of female mosquito fish and 1 black skirt tetra. So I think they'll do really well in there with him. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna acclimate them by putting a cup of water, maybe every couple of minutes, and then eventually add them to the pond. While the fish are acclimating, let's go ahead and take a look at the last 3 additions I've had to my ball python collection. So right here, we have a piebald, obviously, but it's also Enchi and Pinstripe. Now the Enchi brings a lot of pattern back in the piebald, and so does Pinstripe. So when you combine the two, there's very little pinstripe or white patches left, just a little spot here and there, and what's on the bottom. The kicker here is that he is also 100% het hypo. So I'm really excited to have this guy in the collection. The next snake we have here looks like an ordinary pinstripe, but he also is 100% het VPI Axanthic and 100% het puzzle. So this is my first foray into the puzzle project, and I do have a lot of VPI Axanthic already. That's why I got him. I wanted to mix my fire VPI with pastel, and this one just had puzzle in it too, het puzzle. And I think that's a really cool project. And you can see how wacky the pattern is. The puzzle's kind of trying to come through here. And I'm really excited to have puzzle. And finally, my last addition, a hurricane. Take a look at the crazy pattern on this girl. Got him from a local guy, Gray's Reptiles. And the hurricane is known for having these patterns that, kind of look like hurricane on the weather map. So it's really a pattern mutation, but the contrast is just really special as well. So super excited for this project as well. So I've added about a dozen cups of Porkins pool water into the molly tank, and I think they're ready to go. Alyssa, I think we live in the same zip code, so our tap water is the same. Shouldn't take too long to acclimate them. I'm gonna go ahead and distract Porkins with some pleco wafers and the fish with some goldfish flakes. Okay, let's go ahead and add the mollies. Those mollies are going after the food already. Black skirt tetras, circling that other molly, wondering what's going on. New addition. Uh-oh. Porkins sees them. These guys have never been exposed to Porkins, so let's hope that they know to avoid him. So they look really nice. Jet black against the white sand, so they stand out really well. Again, 1 male, 5 females. I'm hoping they populate this with a bunch of mollies. That'll be really cool. Porkins is looking for his algae wafers. He smells it, smells all the fish food, smells the new fish. He's a little confused, but he'll find all his food. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Big thanks to Alyssa for giving me those mollies. Before you go, someone wants to say goodbye? Say goodbye, Minya. Have a good one, guys. Peace.